Guys, my name's Graham, and tonight we're taking a look at LEGO Star Wars 2 on the Oculus Rift, courtesy the Dolphin VR emulator. The Oculus Rift is a virtual reality headset. I'm wearing one on my face right now. And the Dolphin VR emulator is a program that lets you play your old GameCube games from way back in the way back in sweet, glorious virtual reality. I'm going to be showing you this game because I think it's amazing. I didn't play it through to 100% complete. I don't love it that much, but I think as a virtual reality experience, it is kind of unparalleled at this juncture. It's one of my favorite things to show people, and I'm going to show it to you. The circle of life continues. And, yeah, I hope you understand, once you've seen this, what makes this so special. I think you will. Those are our heroes, Leia and Guy in a stupid hat. They're going to be joining us tonight. And here we are. Let me recenter my vision a little bit. And we're in Mos Eisley Cantina right now. Or, I don't know, that guy back there owns it. So I guess it's like that guy Cantina. Guy in an orange shirt, Cantina. But this feels exactly as though I'd stuck my head through the bottom of a LEGO playset and I just found all these guys in here, tooling around, living their lives without a care in the world. It's very surreal. What is this on the back of this guy's head? I thought he just had like patchy hair, but I think he's some kind of cyborg. He can't be allowed to live. This is so cool. These guys are about an inch tall and a little bit larger than a Lego piece, because I had to scale it this way, otherwise my head would not fit inside these rooms. Actually passing through these doorways is kind of claustrophobia inducing, but I can duck through, no problem. And my chin does feel like it's going through the floor a little bit, but you know what? When you play VR a little bit, you've done it for a while, you kind of learn to just accept that you're a ghost. That your body has no substance and you're just going to pass through things. It's probably not a good lesson to internalize for real life. Over here you can see my character, figure. I call him that because he cuts a dashing figure, as you can see. But today I'm going to be playing as Santa Claus, who is Santa Claus, but he's also a sand person. Sort of a play on words happening here that you may or may not be able to decipher. And today I'm just going to be taking you through one level of this wonderful experience. This is, again, one of my favorite things to do, and perhaps it doesn't communicate very well on a monitor. I couldn't say, but just being able to examine these guys front to back, it's like owning a playset of living Lego men. And whether or not that appeals to you depends very largely on your level of maturity. I have none, therefore this is every dream come true for me. I really want to get LEGO Jurassic Park. Oh my god, that's Jurassic Park is my Star Wars. But that said, I do love Star Wars, and I'm going to be going to one of my favorite levels in the game, the Great Pit of Carkoon. I actually did a little bit of research for this video, and I could not find out what Carkoon is, why something would be called the Great Pit of Carkoon. Is Carkoon a guy? Is Carkoon the Sarlacc? No answers were forthcoming. Could not find out. If you know, subscribe to my channel. And, you know, maybe tell me also in the comments. That'd be good. Free play. We're going to be doing this. Santa Claus. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. These little Star Wars text crawls, at this scale, render about, like, a yard across and a couple of feet long. And they're cute. You can get your mission briefing, and they render right beneath your foot, so you can stick your toe through them if you like. I've got my toe on the word Sarlacc, and I can't feel it. Anyway, let's skip past this. And the first thing you might notice is that there is an enormous, hideous white rectangle blocking most of my vision. And fortunately, I can get rid of that just by pressing the back button on my controller and down on the right stick. Scale it back. That's a 2D screen, and all these kind of functions you can generally play with using the Dolphin. So I was able to map those hotkeys, map the hotkey for reducing that, and I can bring it back too because I need that screen sometime. And scale it up by pressing back and up on the right stick. Anyway, it's cool. Not necessary for this, so I'm getting rid of it. And I gotta say, guys, this is absurd. The illusion is perfect. I feel like I'm hovering a couple of feet above the ground. And, let me kill these guys first, because, honestly, come on. Just build my little doodad, and then very quickly take sweet vengeance on these fools. Just one after another. Boom, bam. Let me look around. This is like standing in one of those old toy commercials from the 80s, where the kids are... They're not just playing... I don't know, maybe that's how toy commercials are nowadays, but back in my day, kids would be playing with toys, but they would also be in some kind of weird, like, post-apocalyptic desert landscape covered in freestanding plexiglass pyramids that were just waiting for a hero or villain to come barreling through. And the point is, I love those commercials because I wanted to play with the figure, sure, yeah, but you can buy the figure in a store. I wanted to go to that place and play with those toys in that place, and that's what this is, ultimately. This is the fulfillment of every fantasy you ever had while playing with your Lego toys. It's happening right in front of your face. And with that, I'd like to say I'm also not being paid by anybody in the Lego Corporation to say this, or Nintendo. I'm sure they would actually shut me down for advertising this hard, but if this was something you could buy, I would say buy it. This is unbelievable. And, oh, you know what? Santa Claus looking a little stupid right now because, let me bring back the menu. I need it for this. Disguise, yeah, okay. Alright, there we go. Let's dispense with this. And, I need a spot where I can check out my duder. There he is. Yeah, he looks like ZZ Tops. Isn't he neat? Wasn't it worth all the trouble I went through to make a Santa Claus? I have to say yes. Because playing as Lego Santa Claus in a Star Wars environment is basically something you would do as a kid. You just have a Santa Claus toy, you'd be like, I don't have Luke Skywalker, Santa Claus is the hero. This all makes a certain sense. I wish actually that you could, like, play Batman in this environment, or you know, figure kind of looks like Batman. Maybe that's why, subtly, I bring that up, because... well, advertising for my self-made character. I thought he was cool. But I think you probably want to see Santa Claus whooping that ass a little bit more than my dude. Alright, let's move on. Boba Fett, boss fight time. Not very intimidating, honestly, because, again, he's an inch tall. I feel like I could flick him. Oh, there we go. Choke this pigment out, and, oh, he's got so many moves. But you know one thing he can't do? Handle being choked to death, because Luke Skywalker never came at him like that. I don't know what happened to my tongue there. Boba Fett was about as easy to kill here as he was in the movie. Just want to point that out. Boba Fett is a enormous chump. And speaking of chumps, what, Kylo Ren? Really? You guys seen the pictures of this guy? What's the deal? I mean, hey, I don't know anything about the actor. I'm assuming that movie's going to be fantastic. If only because I can't be hurt again. The Phantom Menace was so painful. But this new one looks good. But Kylo Ren, he looks like an effeminate, less intimidating Edward Scissorhands. In my estimation. Look at these sick moves. Look at this badass. I just want to point out, again, how... Alright, and actually, I don't know if I did point it out. This is so cool watching these shots come in. I can just... In the olden days, these shots would come in from off screen, catch you by surprise like that, destroy you. Here, I can watch the guy shoot, I can jump the shot, and watching these lasers go past me, it's redolent of bullet time. It's so cool. But as anyone familiar with Star Wars games knows, you can deflect them back by pressing the lightsaber button at the same time as it arrives. And pressing in the direction. I don't know. You know what? It's all instinctive at this point. All Star Wars games control the same, and that's good. You hit the lightsaber button to block, and then if you want to deflect it, you hit it at the same time. You time it with the laser blast. Everyone knows that's true. Even if you didn't realize it before, and I'm just saying it right now, you realize that every Star Wars game has been like that. I'm babbling. I've beaten this level so many times. I've actually tried to record this video. Oh, I can't count the number of times, you guys. And something always seems to go wrong, but we're on the fast track now. We're halfway through the level. And I hope you enjoy this, because to me, I mean, there's no way to communicate how much fun this is. This is so cool. I know everything I'm doing at this point. No surprises. Just build this little doodad. Boba on up here. But it's so cool. I feel like this barge is just a couple of inches away from my face. And you know, I'm losing frame rate every here and there. I'm dropping frames, but that's because I'm recording at the same time as I'm playing, and it's hot. It's a hot one today, and here in the dirty South, that means my computer is going to be chugging. It doesn't appreciate this treatment. I'm playing. Emulation is already very system intensive, and then it's hot, and the computer is not adequately air conditioned because I want to keep this video listen-toable as much as it can be with me babbling. Let me just. You know what I feel like, honestly? I feel like I'm on a rampage in Smurf Village. Just all these little guys coming at me, and there's nothing. They got nothing. Oh, I kind of lost track of the menu there for a minute. What's beautiful is I have a recenter button mapped to my controller. So I can back up, recenter, zoom in, recenter. And it really lets you view things from whatever distance you find appropriate. You can also play with the position of the camera using the keyboard. Which, hey, why don't I show you right now? I did a lot of this in my Smash Brothers video. I'm not going to do so much of it here. But, let's see, let's take a look. Oh, you know what? I failed to take a look at the Sarlacc earlier, so let's do it now. And look at him. Doesn't he kind of remind you of, Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors? You know, feed me, Simo! That's a bad impression. I regret instantly doing that, but, he's cute. I wanna put my finger in him. And look at those little spikes. Look at the little spikes ringing him. I mean, let's see. I want to get a little bit closer. He's too cute. Yeah, it's creepy. Oh, and you can hear him making noises. That's not pleasant. And this is so cool. I could actually, if I still smoked, I could come down here anytime, smoke a cigarette, just chillax. The bottom of the barge was, by the way, not meant to be examined thoroughly. Looks kind of like Neapolitan ice cream or something. And if you look back there, you can actually see my partner, Obi-Wan Kenobi, leaping repeatedly to his death every single time. I think that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, why not? Let's just see who this guy is. Nope, it's a guy in stupid hat. I expected as much from you. Alright, let's rejoin Santa Claus, already in progress. And as you can see, with the red lightsaber, Santa does elect the dark side. He's chosen a darker path. That apparently is tied to your lightsaber color, which indicates to me good guys cannot use red lightsabers. I mean, or bad guys. I mean, what's the deal with that? Red is not an inherently evil color. Turning the Conan the Barbarian wheel o' pain there, and let's go inside. Let's have done with this. And outside, I love. Let's just take a look. I want to compare and contrast. Outside, the sense of scale is magnificent. I could go up and take those guys out. I'm not going to, but it's beautiful, and it really does showcase all that this is capable of. It's a full expansive environment. You get to chill out and watch little Lego guys, but it's really neat. Also, these interior segments, just following along, feeling like you're in an interactive dollhouse full of stuff that's basically just asking to be destroyed. It's so much fun. Oh my god. I play this game way too much. Way more than games that really kind of deserve it more, probably, I guess. And before I slaughter these unsuspecting dudes, I just want to point out that I love this thing. It looks so solid and complete, and it has kind of one-to-one turning with the controller. Wiggle it back and forth, and you see, it follows pretty closely. And something about that, combined with this little plastic windshield, it's so convincing. I can look right through it and see my guy. And it kind of looks like a fuzzy Lego block, like you'd find. There's just something about it it tickles my brain, as does being able to sight down this little barge interior and see the guys coming and just knock them out. Snipe him out, no problem. It's so cool. Choke you. You're done. You're done. And one thing that's important about the Lego games is that you just have to destroy everything, because you don't know. Basically, you're trying to reduce everything to its parts to build other things. So if you can't move forward in an area, you haven't destroyed enough. Pretty sure there's nothing to blow up over here. Yeah. I've done enough damage around here. Oh, I got the cotton mouth. Oh, whoa, I don't love it. I don't love it when the camera moves your head like that. Gotta say, I don't know. I like this game a lot more with the mustaches on everybody. It doesn't even need to be Santa Claus, really. Yeah, Obi-Wan has got his fake Santa... Alright, come on, I need to do this, but, I like how Obi-Wan adopts a disguise. Like it's just gonna float on his face. And this thing looks so cool. It looks solid. Again, I don't know. I probably recited basically the same line of dialogue, 18 different ways. The meaning is the same. This looks cool. I feel like I'm in the thing. Oh, whoop, whoop. Alright, let's move on. First things first, I gotta snatch this sconce off the wall and turn it into a table, you know. Just like in Return of the Jedi. And then... Right. Yeah, see? I told you, I hadn't blown up enough sconces. And now I make a strange golf ball type thing. A weird Epcot Center looking device. This is all following a certain logic, trust me. And yeah, again, just like in Return of the Jedi, when Boba Fett built those two hi-fis after he died. Doodle this into position. And yeah, I face one last challenge before I can advance. Can I solve this riddle? Can I penetrate this mystery? It's a labyrinthine challenge. Yeah, I think so. I got this. This reminds me of that scene in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade where he's stepping on the things. And I'm like, the knowledge that Jehovah begins with an I in Latin is not helping me here. Oh, here we go. Alright. Mission accomplished. And yes, this is what we were trying to make happen. We were trying to begin a big dance party where everyone is easy top. And the pig guards are wailing on their axes. Do you get it? Do you get the joke? Oh, oh, record scratch. Let's get the hell out of here. And, alright, we're almost there. Trust me, guys. This is all going somewhere. Again, I've played this a number of times, and this is my least favorite part. I'm basically going to be slaughtering pigmen for about a minute straight, while getting my asshole shut up. Don't appreciate it. Ooh, these ninja moves of God. The lesson I learned is not to praise myself, because that is the exact instant I will explode into a mess of parts. Dun 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 dun! I love popping the lightsaber out mid-jump. Oh my god. This might be a Lego game, but it is very cool. I mean, it makes me feel like quite the little badass. Deflecting shots, dodging lasers, the whole schlemiel schlemazel. Let me look at my guy. Let me see. Yeah, isn't he cute? Oh, my beard's itchy. I don't like my beard. It's itchy. It hurts. Whee! It's so much fun! How many dead? How many dead so far, Santa Claus? And you're just backflipping like the world is your oyster. It's such a joyful backflip. As I say that, I won't be able to replicate it. But what a weird axis I revolve around. Come on, baby. I didn't realize I could choke those guys. Oh, that's right, I'm dark side. Dark side. Don't fuck with Santa Claus, he's on the dark side. Whoop. Yep, and just being C-3PO is enough to destroy that thing. Is it worth my time to construct this? I can't imagine so. Oh, and if you notice, skiffs from before are now naught but mere two-dimensional cutouts. Let me zoom in on. I'll show you. Yep. See, it was all a lie. I mean, really. I mean, it kind of looks like the inside of a water tower because look, there's no sky either. It's all an elaborate Truman Show-esque facade. May have made that observation earlier. I don't know, but yeah, it's all being you're being fooled as you play this. You're being duped. And I gotta say, the movie would have suffered, honestly, if Luke had had to kill 100 people before he was able to complete the scene. I mean, I can overlook a death here and there, but man, I'm tearing through an army of these guys. I don't remember this from the movie. And for good reason, because it's just... George, I don't know about the half hour of unrelenting, brutal combat with Santa Claus. We should have introduced Santa Claus earlier if we were going to put him in the movie. Not today. I saw you coming. Flawless victory. And just snatch a ladder off the wall as you do. And look, Jawas can go into these little holes. So let's see what's back there just before we advance. Out of curiosity. And you know what? Literally, I think the only thing to do back here is come out this other hole. But maybe I'm gonna switch into somebody else. Yeah, that's it. This game's packed with fun. This is not a good example of that. Alright, out we go. Being sure to show the other guy my butt as hard as possible. Seduction's gotta be a strange game in the Jawa universe. Like, how do you know who's an attractive Jawa? By what standard is that judged? I feel like it would not hurt to have a sick electric guitar just kick in right here. It never gets old. I mean, part of me wants to lapse into silence and just play this because it's fun. It's fun even when you're falling off the edge and there's nothing you can do about it. All right. Just blow this thing and we can go home, kid. Mission accomplished. Actually, you know what? Fuck these guys trying to block my shine. No, thank you. The story of what happened with him and all those guards remains untold. All I know is my stud total is off the charts, and rightly so. Mini kit in hand, and you know what? It kind of looks like a gummy bear. It looks like an orange gummy bear. That was it, guys. I guess maybe I'll do another video of LEGO Star Wars showcasing the vehicular combat sections, but, you know, unless there's an enormous outcry, I'm probably done with this game. Let me know what you think and what you'd like me to do next. I've got a whole bunch of games I'd like to try out. Let me know what your favorite GameCube game is, and I'll give it a look-see. And we'll all have a good old time. I'm off to play some more LEGO Star Wars. See ya.